John lived a quiet and happy life. Married to Anna, he had always dreamed of starting a family and being an exemplary father. Since the birth of his son, Michael, now 5 years old, John had dedicated himself completely to being an involved dad, participating in every stage of the boy's growth. Michael was his pride and joy, a spirited child full of energy, curiosity, and laughter. John and Anna shared simple moments, like reading stories at night and taking walks in the park, creating cherished memories. John and Anna met in college, where they became friends before falling in love. They had always been a loving couple, sharing dreams of a future together. However, the routine of daily life and the responsibilities of parenthood began to create cracks in their relationship. John's job as a systems analyst demanded much of his time, and Anna, who also had her career, often felt overwhelmed. While John was focused on his family, Anna seemed increasingly distant, as if she was hiding something. One day, when John returned home early, he found Anna in a conversation with an old friend. He felt a pang of curiosity, but the atmosphere was tense. As soon as he entered the room, Anna quickly changed the subject. The nagging feeling that something was wrong began to consume him. That night, while Anna was asleep, he couldn't resist picking up her phone. That was when he found an ambiguous message that left him uneasy. The content of the conversation seemed too intimate for mere friendship. He tried to ignore it, but doubt started eating away at his trust. In the following days, the sense of betrayal grew stronger. John watched Michael play, and each smile from the boy felt like a painful reminder of what was at stake. He was caught in a whirlwind of emotions, filled with unanswered questions. One night, after a discussion about Michael's school activities, John decided to confront Anna. With his heart racing, he asked her about the message. Initially, Anna denied anything unusual, but seeing John's anguished expression, she realized she could no longer hide the truth. With tears in her eyes, Anna revealed that Michael was not, in fact, his biological son. John's world shattered in an instant. How can this be true? I love him. He's my son, he shouted, distressed. Anna explained that during a tumultuous time in their lives, she had been involved with another man, and Michael was conceived during that brief relationship. The revelation felt like the ground had opened up beneath John's feet, and he struggled to process the reality of what he had just learned. After their conversation, John found himself trapped in a storm of emotions. The love he felt for Michael didn't diminish, he still saw the boy as his son. But Anna's betrayal left him deeply hurt. Questions haunted him: what should he do now? How could he cope with this new reality? The trust between them was in ruins, and John felt lost, unsure of what his next step should be. In the days that followed, the relationship between John and Anna became strained. While Anna tried to explain her decision to keep the secret, John emotionally distanced himself, feeling the weight of betrayal. He began to isolate himself, spending hours contemplating the situation and replaying moments when he felt happy as a father. Michael, innocent and loving, sensed the change in his father's behavior but didn't understand why John was so different. Each day, John battled guilt and sadness, unsure of how to act. The pain of betrayal mingled with the love John felt for Michael. He couldn't shake the idea of doing a paternity test. The desire to know the truth became a heavy burden in his heart. What if the test confirmed his worst fears? These questions consumed him, but the thought of hurting Michael kept him hesitant. How could he explain the situation to the boy, who saw him as his hero? Finally, after weeks of internal conflict, John decided he needed to confront the truth. He took the paternity test in secret, knowing that this decision would change everything. When the result arrived, he felt paralyzed. The test confirmed that Michael was not his biological son. The pain was unbearable, and he felt as if he had lost a part of himself. The reality of what he had discovered hit him with full force. The boy he loved, whom he had raised and taught, was not his son by blood. With the results in hand, John faced a difficult decision. He could withdraw and let Michael go on with his life, or he could choose to love the boy as he always had, despite Anna's betrayal. He began to reassess what it meant to be a father. For John, being a father was not just about biology, but about love, care, and responsibility. The bond he had with Michael was real and undeniable. Choosing to stay in Michael's life was the hardest decision John had ever made. He decided to open up to the boy, explaining that regardless of what had happened, his love for him hadn't changed. "You will always be my son, Michael, no matter what," he said, tears in his eyes. Michael, who loved John as his dad, was relieved to know that their bond remained true. In that moment, John realized that fatherhood was more than a blood tie, it was a connection built on love and shared experiences. Anna, for her part, also faced the consequences of her actions. Their relationship would never be the same, but John saw that it was possible to rebuild trust. They began attending couples therapy, seeking to understand how to move forward. Anna was willing to work on their relationship and address the wounds of the past. Therapy sessions became a safe space for both to express their feelings, insecurities, and eventually their hopes. As John fought to adapt to the new reality, he and Michael grew even closer. They started doing activities together, like riding bikes, playing soccer, and even cooking. Each shared moment reinforced their bond. John realized that the love he felt for Michael was stronger than any DNA test. The emotional connection they shared was unbreakable. One afternoon, while watching a football game on TV, Michael turned to John and said, "Dad, you're the best. I'm so happy you're my dad." That simple statement was a balm for John's heart, reminding him why he had chosen to stay in the boy's life. In that moment, all doubts and fears seemed to fade away. John also decided to use his experience to help others facing similar situations. He created a blog where he shared his story, discussing the challenges of fatherhood, the process of overcoming betrayal, and the importance of unconditional love. His goal was to show that fatherhood transcends biological ties and that true love is what really matters. As he shared his experiences, John began receiving messages from others who had gone through similar situations, which motivated him even more. As time passed, John and Anna worked together to rebuild their relationship. Although there were tough moments, they learned to communicate better and handle their emotions. The couple began participating in support groups, where they shared their experiences with others who had faced betrayals. This network of support helped both realize they were not alone on their journey. Together, they faced challenges and built a new future based on honesty and love. Michael's birthday parties became special celebrations where John and Anna, now more united, organized memorable events. With each new celebration, Michael's happiness was contagious, and John felt fulfilled seeing his son surrounded by friends and family, even amidst a new family dynamic. John and Anna's story spread, and they became a source of inspiration for many. John's courage to confront the truth and his commitment to Michael and Anna demonstrated that love can overcome even the most painful betrayals. He became a symbol of resilience, proving that life's challenges can be overcome with love and understanding. One day, John decided to organize an event in his community where parents and children could come together and celebrate fatherhood. He wanted to create a space where people could share their stories, challenges, and joys. The event was a success, and John was moved to see so many families united, supporting one another. He realized that his own journey had the power to help others find the strength to cope with their situations. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring tales. Sometimes, life presents us with unexpected challenges, but how we handle those challenges truly defines who we are.